I should prepare a feast today for you, to honor you, brother. I've heard Tao Shuang has served with distinction in the battle. Summon him here. I'd like to meet him.
Your Majesty, he's just a kid. Don't spoil him.
Hey.
Your Majesty.
I'm busy with something right now. Tomorrow. Tonight, I'll only accompany Zhen.
My lord, you ordered us to present you classified material from supervisory envoys immediately.
Where's it from?
Juan City.
Let me guess. Salji has made a mess getting drunk again?
Your Majesty?
Shichun,
Your Majesty?
summon Hua Qin and Man Chong. Bring them here to me. Do not notify Secretariat Mansion.
Of course. I will bring them at once.
Your Majesty, is everything all right?
Chun,
Your Majesty.
don't bother summoning them for me. Understood?
Yes, sir.
But Your Majesty, what about Salji then?
It's a family misfortune. No need to spread the word.
Lies! Your Majesty, that's too arrogant even for him. He's already been spared once, for cursing on the day you ascended the throne. Now he's abetting Zhang in rebellion? And he even said that you forced His late Highness to choose you. Your Majesty, that's going too far. He deserves—
Enough!
Your Majesty, Salji has made too many mistakes. You spared him time after time thinking of the late king's wishes. But now, he's being too wildly arrogant. He's endangering the safety of our country. Your Majesty, we cannot allow this.
I would, if not for the Empress Dowager's advanced age.
There's no need to bother her. Your Majesty, I have a suggestion. Your Majesty, summon him here, to the capital city with your brothers. Send them to report to Dowager Empress to reunite with her. Let her see that Dowager Empress will be enlightened. We could wait for their arrival, then investigate Salji. With evidence, it will be clear that not even the mighty Dowager Empress or her father's wishes could save him anymore.
Good. Do as you have said.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Where have you been? Your brothers have all arrived, but your servant said that you got lost on the way here. Dowager Empress and His Majesty are worried about you.
Chachi, tell me, how did you escape, huh?
You have to help me, dear sister. I'm in danger. Envoy Guanjun has filed a suit against me. I'm afraid that His Majesty will blame me. That's why I had to flee. Sister, I beg you, you must help me and meet with the Empress on my behalf.
That's very bold of you.
He has to be. There's no other way. We can't leave him.
His Majesty is smart. How could you get into the capital without him knowing? It would anger him more if you met the Dowager Empress in private.
And I would deserve any punishment. But I cannot see any other way. I'm afraid I will never see my family again.
All right. Have some food first. I'll take you to apologize to His Majesty after you eat. Princess, please go to the palace and ask the Dowager Empress to join us. His Majesty won't punish you with her there.
Thank you so much.
His Majesty is here!
I've sinned, brother. I'm at your service.
Your Majesty.
Salji, you've arrived safely, I see. Sister, brother-in-law, please rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Wow, You've prepared food and wine. Not bad. It's been a while. Let's have a talk. Come sit. It's been a while since our last meal. Come sit and have a talk with me. Like old times.
Your Majesty, I confess I have sinned. But please know that what one Jin has said is slander. You must believe me.
Have you sinned? Are they slanders? Those who understand me, they know when I am troubled. But those who don't are doubtful of my mercy. Now that you're full and rested, we should see to more serious matters.
Your Majesty, we're a family in the end. Please be tolerant with him.
Sister, brother-in-law. We are still in mourning for our father. Accompany your husband. Don't be bothered by political affairs.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty! Brother.
Salji!
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 Brother! Brother! Look at us now. Even we are restricted here. We must think of a plan. His Majesty is cruel enough to kill him.
What is there to be done now? The Emperor has him in custody. Is there anybody who could save him?
The Dowager Empress.
Dowager Empress. Salji's crime is rebellion. If they can prove it, the Imperial Harem could not interfere.
His Majesty will never forgive him. He'll be executed for sure.
Wait. There may be a man able to save him.
Whatever your Majesty requires, I'm at your service.
With no family to hear us, and no prying eyes, it's the one place you can be honest, isn't it?
Brother, I am a proven sinner, but I would never dare rebel.
Never, you say. Then why were you crying? The night of my coronation. To whom are you writing these sorry love letters? Your sins are far from breaking the law, that is true. The sins of your heart are another matter.
Brother! Brother!
I am your king.
My king.
I've said everything I needed to say. I will leave you to consider your sins more closely. Manchong,
Yes, sir.
you take care of the rest.
Sir.
Try not to break too easily. I may yet come back and save you.
My king! My king! My king! My king!
I will begin questioning you now. Please answer me honestly. In the year 2020, on the 29th of October, was the day when His Majesty ascended to the throne. Did you grieve and cry? Speak now.
Salji, you've hardly been back yet. You've accomplished so much. You know him better than I do.
I have to ask you, Uncle. What have you been doing? You've had a whole year, and you've accomplished nothing. Sima Yi and Qin Chun are stronger, blocking the clan family, promoting their ridiculous new policy. What are you...
Sima Yi is so devious. Now he's related to Xiao Hu Shang by marriage. I don't even have the heart to go against him. Besides, I'm nowhere near as close to the king as you. You grew up with him. You're just like a brother to him. As for me, I am just his annoying old uncle. I had no chance.
Well, we're even now. He doesn't care for me.
Then, let's focus on the future. All we need is to get Shen Fu involved. Refrain Chao Ji, claim he and Shen Fu had an affair all those years ago. Cao Rui is his son. Then Cao Li will be the crown prince.
All right. Let us help the king to choose the correct heir for his own good.
Princess Qinghe asked me to come here to deliver a message.
Tell it to us then.
Salji has been captured by His Majesty.
It's about their family. Why would Princess Qinghe want to involve you?
Do not light the lamp. This business with Chao Ji could be related to Madame Zhen, who is in turn linked to the Crown Prince. And that is very much my concern.
Are you worried that Madame Zhen would enrage His Majesty for Cao Ji's sake?
Madame Zhen is an innocent. She has no mind for politics, nor could she possibly save herself. I'm afraid that she would plead for Cao Ji. But His Majesty is highly suspicious about relationships.
Husband, you shouldn't get involved in this. The king told you in no uncertain terms that you're to stay out of his affairs. This is between the two brothers. Just this once, would you please stay out of it? You could get yourself killed. Cao Rui.
Mother, why would father restrict me here?
When did he tell you this?
I have heard a rumor that I am not my father's son. They're saying my real father is Chao Ji, my uncle. Is this true, Mother? Tell me.
Who told you about these rumors?
Are they telling the truth?
Remember, son, as the king's oldest son, You are the rightful heir. You will be the king of Wei, because you are the king's son.
Then tell me why. Why does father seem as if he hates me so much? Even as a child. He never really loved me, mother.
Don't be silly now, son. There isn't any father who wouldn't love his own son. As long as you continue to study hard and train for your future in politics, your father will be so proud of you. Don't be upset. Just go to sleep. You will see, son. When you wake, all will be well again.
It is raining harshly, and the king is not feeling well. Court is adjourned. Dismissed!
Zhao Shen, Sima Yi isn't here. Where do you think he disappeared to?
Probably doing something foolish. That is good.
Any memorial from Manchong?
Not yet.
Then he hasn't given in. He's a tough one. I absolutely despise the rainy days. After Chibi, after retreating from the Horong path, I couldn't believe it was raining there in the south in winter. The rain was freezing cold, hitting on us like knives. The road was muddy and many soldiers fell down, hard to the ground, never to get up again, dying so there in the mud. Salji, hugging a horse for warmth. He's yelling at me for help. Save me, brother. Save me, please. I don't want to die in the mud. Ironic, then, that I'll be ordering his death soon.
My king, no matter what sin he has committed, Salji is still your brother. Just think of the situation of Empress Dowager. Please spare him.
Shichun, since when do you have a say in my family affairs?
I am sorry. I was foolish. I'm so sorry.
My king, Chief Sima Yi wants to meet with you.
Another who's here to interfere in my family affairs. Tell him to leave!
Yes, sir. Please go, Chief of Staff. The king demands it.
His exact words?
His Majesty does not want any interfering in his affairs. He wants you gone.
I'm begging you. Please report for me again. Tell him that it's important. I have to meet with him in person.
His Majesty is enraged right now. Leave him be. Even the morning court was seized. Chief of Staff, please, try again later. Give up and return home now.
I wish we could be like what we used to be. You may rise and return to your palace. Do not interfere, and you will remain the Empress of Wei.
I know that I am a sinned woman. I don't deserve to be Empress. But please spare Marquis Yuan, Your Majesty. There is nothing between us.
Nothing? If there is nothing, then why would you plead for him? Time after time, again and again. Ever since the day I was Vice Prime Minister, you started pleading for him. Is that your life's purpose? To plead for him? Are you seeking to die pleading for him?
Majesty, I don't want to see you hurting each other. You hate him because of me. We've suffered decades in misunderstanding. I don't want us to go on like this.
I do hate him. I hate him for many reasons. I hate him for competing with me for the throne, for leading to the death of Chun Yu and Cui Yan, for his addiction to alcohol, for executing without the sense to judge accordingly, and for the appreciation between you and him. He obtained what I'm begging for so easily, yet he discarded it. Aren't these enough?
But you've succeeded. He's your natural brother. Don't you even care about the blood tie? Majesty, don't you see? You are just harming each other. How would the late king react if he was alive to see this?
Don't talk about the late king! The only thing he can be faulted for is our marriage. That's why I'm suffering. All these years, I hate everything present about me. I do not want to be buried with you after death. I don't want to be bothered by you anymore. Not for all our lives. I demand you give me peace!
Your Majesty, are you being deceived by the rumor that Cao Rui is not your son? Your Majesty, we have been married for more than a decade. Do you suspect me of such basic immorality? Fine. If you can't, take me at my word. I will offer my life to protect our son. But you have to promise me. Promise me that you will protect our son in my stead. That you will be kind to him and show only compassion. To to your family. Will you?
You go now. And I will have them. Send the poison for you.
Your Majesty. If there is an afterlife, may I never meet you there.
Chief Sima! Disaster! It's a disaster! The king ordered death on Zhenvu. Poison is on the way to Madame's palace right now.
Quick! Take me to her palace immediately. We have to save our king from himself.
But sir, you're not allowed. They won't let you in.
If Cao Rui sees her commit suicide, he might go to his father to exact revenge. Do you realize that this means the end of our future emperor? You have to get me there. Right now!
It's the only way to do it. I will sacrifice with you this time. Let's go. Come on, stand up. Get out of our way. Straight ahead. This way.
The king ordered Shenfu to death. You're the only one who can save her. Kneel down now. Declare her your mother. You must declare her your mother. Listen to me now, boy. She is the only one who can save you now. This is the only way. You must declare her your mother. Otherwise, your mother will have died in vain. Do you understand? On your knees. Say it!
Say it! Say it!
Now!
Mother!
Oh, come here. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There. Your mother is here. Your mother is here.
The king!
Quick, come here, quick. Kneel down.
Sima Yi! How dare you!
I am beyond remission.
All right then. Have it your way. Take them both away, and wait for my command.
Sir!
My king. My king.
Guo Chao. What is the meaning of this? I have ordered him deposed.
My king. I have adopted him as my son.
My royal edict has been sent to the Secretariat.
He called me mother. He is my son from now. My king, you approved of me adopting a son, didn't you? He is the one I want.
Why do that? There are many children to choose from in my imperial harem, any of which you could adopt. They would accept you as their mother. Why choose him now over the others?
My king, you must know the reason by now. Please approve me.
Officers, get my imperial edicts back.
Quick, kneel now. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, my king. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Sima Yi. He is now interfering in family business.
My king. My king.
This does not concern you! You may not interfere.
My king! Come here. Come here. There.
Do you regret it?
I broke into the harem. I deserve death. I have no regrets.
Don't you dare lie to me. Trying to be a hero will not protect you. You know you have crossed a line here, Sima Yi.
I don't lie. I know that I should face the death penalty.
If you knew I would execute you, then why did you do it? Or do you think I favor you too much to go through with it? And so you thought you could play the hero and I would pardon you, huh?
My king, if our country needs a new emperor, only Cao Rui could succeed you as emperor. You know this perfectly well. But my king, you're deposing your son for a private matter. I cannot allow this.
country needs a new emperor. Are you saying I'm going to die, Sima Yi?
No, I never would. Since the Eastern Han, it's always the officers who are more powerful than the Emperor who create a national collapse. We couldn't bear the risk if the worst were to happen.
On your feet.
I dare not.
I am tired of you acting humble towards me, while constantly seeking to control my life behind my back. I order you to stand up! Raise your head. Look at me. I have given you full charge of the court. Why do you want to take charge of my family affairs too? Do you mean to take charge over my own line of succession?
My king, I have known you for over 23 years and followed you for 18 of them. And while I do want to build my own career, I have never wanted to betray you, whether in the present or in the future. Sima Yi will never betray you.
I have already wasted so much of my present time on you. How dare you talk about the future with me?